Yo, hey, what's up guys? You already know it, the new clan boss is around the corner and we got information already. For example, we know that the boss can transform in his ultimate form, or maybe there is multiple targets on the end, so it's just not one thing, but we know the skill set of one particular boss part. And in today's video, I'm gonna show you a couple of champions that came into my mind who are basically really good against them. Like, what can the boss actually do, or what is he affectable by? For example, block active skills. So immediately block active skills champions, really nice. We want that. And also, for example, on the A1 of the boss, he does an AoE attack with all crowd control, and that's kind of what you want to avoid. So obviously block debuffs. And for the other skill, which is kind of nasty for you, he steals all your buffs. Besides continuous heals, put some poisons on you, explodes those poisons, and the next time you come around, you basically have another tick. But yeah, it is not stealing continuous heals. So obviously, we're gonna take a look at continuous heals champions that actually can do the job really nice. And we're gonna start with block active skills. Keep in mind, guys, we are looking for the best of the best, the ace cards, the carries, champions that do the job the best. And what is the best for block active skills? Obviously is gonna be unresistible, like Washguard the Tower. He will be amazing for it. He also has the block buffs that could play a role in it, but the thingy is just unresistible, and that makes him an ace card where you're like, alright, that one head, that one boss part is covered. And also he brings a little bit more, for example, like the block damage. That could be huge. Some parts of the head could basically nuke really hard, and he could cover you for that. And also, I think he doesn't have to. Yeah, that could be used also. But overall, he will be one of those champions you have block active skills every time on command. And next on the list, we got Ronda Rousey. Why is she so great? First of all, she could be your damage dealer. Not the most tanky champion in the world. For the boss, it seems like for that particular boss part, it seems like you don't want to die, and she's kind of squishy, but she gives you the unresistible block active skills. That's what we might need for that one particular head, and she comes in and does the job anytime on command. You can build however you want because that thing is unresistible, and that is just the best thing. Overall, there are many champions that can do block active skills, but not many that have it on an unresistible base. Let's talk about Karados. He by himself is not the best champion because he does not do it on an unresistible base by himself. But if you are lucky enough and you do have a Yumeko and you pair him up with Yumeko, this attack is amazing. It goes an AoE based skill, unresistible block active skill, and you can also use this champion then on full auto because it's AoE based and you will always reach your target. But let's be for real, guys, you also can use him just by himself. On the end, all your champions that have block active skill, they don't have to be unresistible. I'm just trying to show you the best of the best. And if you have any recommendations for champions that are just a normal champion, or maybe I forgot an unresistible one, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it, and we all at the moment, we need more information. We need to come together and show that we have the power to beat the new clan boss. For me, there's only one champion that is your ace, your joker, for the block debuffs. Why do we actually need block debuffs for that boss? We need it to counter the A1 that attacks all enemies, and it puts a lot of crowd control on you. That's what you don't want, obviously. But also, we kind of want to go for the A2 of the boss, which does actually steal your buffs and then puts poison on you. So it would be amazing to have the block debuffs while you still get poisoned, so you don't receive the poison, right? And basically every champion with block debuffs in a 9-piece protection is okay for you, but you know how it is randomized. But there is one champion in the game, Alatreon Blade Master. He can do it every time he's casting his skill, because that one right here is protected. So if a boss is there, it will be protected. Also, he does other things like increased defense and a shield, all protected, that goes through that one attack that steals all your buffs. So they cannot steal it. You will be protected about the poison, and that is huge. A Siphi, for example, in a nice 9-piece protection with a little bit luck, can kind of do the same for you, but like I said already, it has luck included, and that's what you don't want. It's kind of a little bit nasty that Alatreon is that good, because yeah, he's an exclusive champion, but if you have him, feel great about it. He will be one of your champions you probably want to bring to the new fight. For the last category, we will talk about continuous heals, and it is therefore when the boss is about to do his A2, I think, he will steal your buffs. Besides continuous heals, he will put some poisons on you, and you kind of want to counteract the poisons with the continuous heals. And I, for myself, I saw if you have 2 continuous heals, that's what we're going to talk about. The champions on the end, if you have 2 continuous heals, you kind of can counteract that attack completely. So it is nice, but also it is in a really awkward position, because if you use block active skills already, you are not in the need of continuous heals. It will just basically be a just normal heals for you. That is also appreciated, but it's not counteracting any mechanic anymore. So if you use block active skills, you are already covered and you don't even need that one. But who is actually a good one? Who does 2 continuous heals? Cena, to be honest, amazing reviver. She puts out, I think right here, 2 continuous heals, increase speed, everything you wanna have on a champion. That will be, obviously, you want that in that team on the end. And also she's gonna revive, and people who get revive they're gonna join into an ally attack. So overall, she's gonna counteract the mechanic of the boss while bringing other things nicely and in a really good job. Also, you get a lot of turn meter and all that. Basically, Cena in my eyes, overall, even if we don't bring her for the continuous heals, it is a joker. Who do we have next on the list? On the barbarians, we do have Opardin Clanfather. He does also, where is it? Right here, 2 continuous heals that will be basically negating the damage about the poisons what you get on the end. And that is super appreciated. To be honest, I don't know too much about his kit right now, what the rest is. The rest doesn't seem to be the greatest thing in the world. But he brings the continuous heals and 2 of them. And that is what I basically was searching for. And not many champions have that at all. And most of the time they bring 1 of them. And who is the last one? Obviously it's gonna be an OG. You might know it already. It is Bad El Qassar. Of course, he brings a little bit more than our Opardin Clanfather. He is bringing the continuous heals, 2 of them. That is exactly what we want. He brings poisons, damage for free, really nice. And also, is he doing anything else? I don't think so. I actually don't have him, but overall he will be a super champion about it to counteract that 1 skill. But obviously on the end, I don't even think continuous heals will be super important, because most of the people go the block active skill. It turns out that the new boss, I think every single form of them has a other crowd control mechanic that you can put on that head, on that boss part, and you can actually kind of control them, and you need probably provoke, block active skills, stun, and whatever we basically have in the game at the moment for each individual head, boss parts or whatever. So continuous heals maybe are not so important, but all the rest, block active skills, block debuffs, that's 100% things that you want to bring. And also you want to have it 100% of the time and not getting stolen, not getting resisted or something like this. And that was basically the whole video. Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't done already, and yeah, have a nice day.